because it is cold out there, and we are supposed to get a really bad winter storm this weekend, and I have market tomorrow, which is going to be a bit scary in the cold. I just hope I have a nice spot, hoping and praying it's not as bad as they say it's going to be. But anyway, you got to do what you got to do. It's a market that I've been wanting to join for a long time, and I'm really happy that I'm there. It's in Hingham, close to my house where I live, and so it's kind of nice. But okay, haircut done. Picked up a print job from Staples, and wanted to tell you about this. So it's basically a planner that I made up following like several different things that I'm working on. This channel is going to be quite a lot, not just a little, but quite a lot about my thinking and philosophy of life, because it's what's inside you that motivates you, right? Like that, because being in business is not easy. Managing 2 businesses is really tough. So you have to have something inside of you that really motivates you. And I'll speak about what this channel is going to be about in just a bit, but this planner is basically, and I'm very happy to share it, by the way. If you're interested, let me know. This planner is based on values. So a lot of times we set goals, but we don't really accomplish them. And a lot of times it's because we're just setting goals to set goals, right? But when you connect it to values, like why do you want to really accomplish something? And that is what really drives you. Like there's a lot of people who just want to make money for money, but I think most of us, there's a reason. We want security, we want to be at peace, we want joy, or whatever it is, right? So that's what kind of drives everything, and it's based on a couple of books and authors and different philosophies that I've read, followed, etc. And one of them is the one thing, and the philosophy of that is, it's a whole book and you can read about it, but it's what's like the one thing you need to accomplish, and then it has like a domino effect. And once you do that big one thing, then you kind of do all the other stuff, right? So that's what it is. Mainly that's what it is. It's like, what do you want to do in 5 years? And then you break it down as to, what do you want to do this year? What do you want to do this month? What do you want to do this week? What do you want to do today? And that's kind of how I've broken this down. The other thing that I follow something called transsurfing, and I'm really trying to like put it into practice. And we do things, and as human beings, the bad stuff seems to take precedence, and we kind of remember those a lot more than the good stuff happens. So there's a whole lot in here about setting intention and basically letting things flow to you. But one of the things that I really feel is important here is to celebrate your wins. So and it's a building process, because once you get into like a funk, like I have been in a funk for several years now, and that's what I'm trying to get out of, is just celebrating those teeny tiny little wins. And once you can kind of keep in mind that something, however little it was, it's like, I got a haircut today. That is such a major win. It isn't to anybody else. It's like, okay, she got a haircut, big deal. But for me, it's a big, big, big deal, because I just haven't made time for myself. I haven't cared about myself enough to do that for myself. So I did that. So that's like a win. How does this relate to work? Well, I own a skincare business, and I don't take care of my skin. I don't take care of me. And that reflects in my mental state. And let me tell you, my mental state has been, I don't know what it's been. It's just been a blur. I haven't been able to think for a while now. And that's actually one of the reasons I'm doing this, which is so out of character and awkward for me. Anyway, so that's what this planner is. If anybody's interested, I can go through this in more detail, and how I am breaking up each day, and what some of the details of this philosophy is, because keeping your mental state healthy is so important in running a business, because like Henry Ford said, right? If you can, you can. If you cannot, you cannot. Or something, I don't remember the exact wording of it. It's just escaping now. I know it pretty well, but I can't think of it. But it's basically, whether you can or you cannot, you're correct. Something to that effect. So, yeah, it's about what's here so much of the time. I think that's like 90% of the game. If you can or you cannot.